Hi, Kevin. Yesterday we learned about sensory details, using sensory details to develop character in the story, such as the character sight. What sensory detail means, like the character sight, hearing, feeling, smelling, and touching and smell. Writer, today I want to show you how to grow your story by not only showing what characters do, but also sharing what they think and feel, so the reader can understand the character more deeply. They do this to help their readers more deeply understand and connect to their characters and story, make the story more details and bring story to life. So today what I'm going to teach you, Kevin, we're going to show you how to write your story with more details. I see your writing window is broken. The story is good. You using what kind? You using action, right? Action.
Yeah.
And using dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
So it's good. But we can also use what? The characters what? Feeling. And thinking. All that make the story with more detail.
And more interesting.
Yeah, so let's see. Now I'm going to show you. Use the book we just read. Jabara Jumps by Gary Conwell. Let's see how the book can help us understand how to using the characters feeling and what? Thinking. Feeling, thinking, force response to the elaborate story. Elaborate means make the story more details and longer. So watch me as I read to this part of the book. And this sentence from the book we just read. The sentence from the book say, I am a great jumper, said Jabari. So I'm not scared at all. How's Jabari feel now?
Not scared.
That's his feeling, right?
Yeah.
In this part, he used what? The writer used what? Feeling. And he feel what? He's a great jumper.
Great.
At the beginning of the story, right?
Yeah.
So the author showed the character's feeling and the story beginning, and Jabari is not scared at all to jump in the beginning of the story. So the next sentence example say in the book, I think tomorrow may be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. So look at this sentence. What the writer used to develop the character. I think. So what do you think?
Thinking that.
Yeah, that's the character. He used the character's thinking. He's like thinking about what he's thinking right now, right? How he thinking now?
Tomorrow's a better day.
For?
Jumping.
Yeah, so this sentence shows the character thinking
A little
story.
scared.
Yeah, now he's a little scared, right? You get it. Beginning, what he said? I'm not scared at all. And a great jumper, right?
He thought he was brave enough.
Yeah, when he go up the ladder.
Because it's high.
So what he think? Maybe tomorrow. So that means what?
He's scared.
And?
Nervous.
And he's not ready for jumping yet, right? Yeah, so he go back. He said tomorrow, I think. So here, the writer used characters what? To help write the story.
Thinking,
yeah. Jabala changing his thinking and minds. He want to jump tomorrow. Maybe Jabala feels a little scared, right? At this moment. From the crowd up and up. Because he said, this ladder is very tall.
Yeah.
He thought. So what he used here? What the writer used here?
The height, the thinking.
Yeah, he thought, right? Yeah.
And the height.
How does this sentence this page sentence help us connect to his character, connect the character.
Characters like a little scared.
They know?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's the difference before?
He was happy and excited and was not scared.
Yeah, in the beginning he's happy and exciting, so what's changing?
That he got scared in the middle of the story, but he was happy at the end.
Then he changing his thinking and
yeah.
right? What he's thinking?
That
what he's thinking now?
That he's brave enough
Maybe
at the end.
He's not ready. He's scared a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So let's see the next page. Watch me as I show you this part of the book. The next page in this sentence said he felt like he was ready. I love surprise, he whispered. So from this sentence, what do you know? What do you know from this sentence? He felt like he was ready. I love surprise, he whispered. What kind of thing the writer used to elaborate the character here?
His feeling?
Yeah, because he said he felt, right?
Yeah.
What he felt right? What he's feeling now?
He likes surprises.
Yeah, what else?
Isn't that also a metaphor?
What's that mean?
Not exactly meaning.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is it a metaphor? Because he's not technically really getting a surprise.
Yeah, but he said what kind of strategies this writer used to develop the character here? Feeling, thinking, action, dialogue. So what kind of thing? Which one? Feeling, thinking has a dialogue or action. He felt like thinking and feeling. So how does he feel now?
Happy.
Happy?
And little surprise, I think.
Can you feel how's the character's feeling now?
Kind of, yeah.
He's feeling more confident, right?
Yeah.
He's maybe more ready because daddies tell him surprise, sometimes surprise. And he said, I love surprise. Then he get more brave. The next day, Jabari felt he was ready to jump because he loves surprise. This is his feeling and thinking at this moment. So I want to ask you, what do we know about Jabari that we didn't before?
That he loves surprises.
Yeah? What else? How does this help us connect to the character?
That he had that he was scared of the diving board.
In the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Then he was brave about it again at the end.
Yeah. So from these examples, do you notice how I use what the character's feelings? No, how the writer, not me, this book, not. How the writer used the character's feelings and thinking or thoughts changing in the story?
Kind of.
How he changing how he used this character feeling and thoughts to changing in the story. In the beginning, the Jabara is
excited.
Yeah, he's feeling exciting, so he used the feeling, right?
Yeah.
Then in the middle of the story, how he feel?
He's starting to think that it's getting a little nervous and scary.
How do you know?
Because he said that I think tomorrow's a better day to jump.
Yeah, you remember. I think tomorrow. He's thinking, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning, he's feeling. He's scared. At the end, how's he feel? He's happy again.
And he
How do you
jumps
know?
again.
How do you know he's happy again?
Because I think he jumped again.
Yeah, in the end, he said he feel
Like,
he was ready, and he loves surprise. So we can learn that the character Jabari solved the problem, right?
Yeah.
And finally is ready to jump into the diving ball. We can learn more about the character's thoughts, feeling, and thinking during the story. Makes the reader understand deeply by elaborating on the story, including the thinking, feeling, response to what happened in the story. Do you think that's a good strategy to using thinking, feeling, emotions, and to express the character's feel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
So, active engagement. Now it's your turn to talk to your partner about how you can use character thinking and
But
feeling.
how do I have a partner?
Respond to show more details in story. The story you write. The window is broken. You can talk to me and your partner now. Go ahead. Any more student here? How can you use your turn and share?
I can put some action into it.
Yeah, you already have action, right? What do you want to add more? You are
Maybe-
using action, dialogue. You have a lot of dialogue and action. What's they
Maybe
do?
some feeling.
Yeah, how do you add more feeling? How's the character feeling?
The character is feeling a little scared.
Yeah, you can like that sad. I was scared when you hear somebody is breathing harder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? How about let me think one for you. How about think about feel? You talk about feeling. How about let's think about the thinking. I think nervous and stressed because we had a thief in the classroom.
He wasn't really on class.
I think it's dangerous.
I was talking
It's-
about the window outside the office, so he wasn't really on
Outside the
campus.
office, still dangerous.
Yeah, because he's
I
technically
think it's
kind
dangerous. We
on-
need do something to stop that thief to breaking the window, right?
Yeah, but he already braked it, so that's too late.
So it's your story. In your story, is the thief get caught or he's just run away?
He just ran away
Nobody know it.
because everyone was too late.
Okay, now so
That's
you can take turns to share how you can make some example and how a story can use character thinking, feeling, or response to tell readers why the character did that and what they did in the story. Why they did that, Khan? Tell me. Why the thief want to break the window? You didn't tell us. Why?
because he wanted to get inside the school
Why he want to get inside?
and steal some objects.
Do you say that in the story?
No,
Yeah, you can add this one, right?
true.
And you still feel it. You said in the beginning, you said thinking, no, feeling. You feel scared. You said about the feeling. You are the character in the story too, right?
Yeah, I'm part of it.
And the thief feeling, why the thief can't get into school. Then what they did and what he did. He only break the window only. Can you give more detail?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't tell me. You just keep us talking about the break the window and ask someone for help. But you didn't tell us how he break the window and where he break the window and how he finally ran away, right? Yeah, then student can share the example with their partner. Student might share the example like this. I think it's dangerous and not safe for us to stay inside the classroom. When we see a stranger trying to break a classroom window, do you think my example is good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can write something like that. Okay, now ring. So, writer today and every day remember, when we are writing a story, you can elaborate and develop the stories by not only showing what characters do in their actions, but also showing why character did that and include their thinking, what? Feeling and response to what happened. You can use these strategies to develop your characters by adding more characters' feeling, thoughts, and response to the story. It can help teachers, leaders understand the story better and connect their own feelings and experience with characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to revise your story and add more details about your characters'
So now I have
feelings,
to rewrite it.
thoughts, and response to what happened in your own story.
So I have to rewrite it.
You've done a mini lesson. So what you learned today? Can you tell me what you learned today?
That I need to about the thinking.
Add more detail. How do you add? How can you add more detail in the story?
Like adding the thinking and
the characters thinking. What else?
and feelings
Feelings. What else?
and more details in the middle.
Yeah, good. You get it. Let's go to do it now. Bye.
No.